What if? That's a question that we have all heard throughout this play. From friends, from family, people online, maybe even yourself. What if this doesn't happen? We all have our price targets. A lot of people say 100K. And the immediate question we're asked is, what if it doesn't reach that? What if we're wrong? What if we lose? And the answer to that is very simple, because nothing matters in this play without change. And the only way change is going to happen is if these astronomical heights are reached. And we only have one shot at this. Once this kicks off, it's a do or die scenario on both sides, on our side and the short side. One of us is going to die, and the other one's going to prosper. All signs point to us being right. People ask, what if it doesn't reach your price floor? And if it doesn't, then that means that we have lost. It means that the shorts, the bad actors, have convinced enough apes to push that sell button earlier than they should have, earlier than they would have wanted to. What if we hold? What if we're right? The only way people can use the market now to lift themselves out of poverty, provide for their family, is if we bring the market back to what it is designed to be, which is a free market, because right now it is not. The top 1%, the family-owned hedge funds, they have their algorithms, they have their dark pool, they have their market manipulation. They control the markets. They control where money goes and how much of it goes to them, and by contrast, how much is taken from us. These bad actors are in a tough position right now with everything that's going on. And the only way that they win is if they get us to sell early. And the only way they get us to sell early is by getting in our heads and psychologically messing with our conviction to hold. And that's where the question of what if comes from. It's that seed of doubt that gets planted in our minds. But here's the thing. What if this doesn't work out the way we want to? What if it doesn't hit 100K and beyond, right? The answer to that is nothing changes, at least for them. For us it will, but for them, nothing changes. They will, you know damn well they're going to make new regulations, implement new systems. They're going to ensure that a situation like this can never happen again that has the potential to crush them. And you better believe that's going to come out of taxpayer dollars. It's going to come out of the middle and lower class. They're not going to pay for it. Everybody else is. And it's only going to hurt the country as a whole overall. The middle class will shrink, the lower class will grow, and the 1% will stay the same as they are and be a lot more wealthy for it. It's only going to make things worse. That is what will happen if we lose. And a lot of people are fixated on that. What I would rather do is ask, not what if we're wrong, what if it doesn't happen, but what if we're right? What if we win? And the answer to that is a lot more positive. You're going to see a fair and transparent market. You're going to see people who are able to lift themselves out of poverty, pay off their debts, provide for their families in a market that is fair and transparent. Because right now, it clearly isn't. The way you make money in the market currently is following the trend lines and the algorithms and more or less guessing at what the algorithm does next. But it's not even just about the algorithm, because the hedge funds can do whatever they want to a price of a stock. It doesn't matter how bullish the signs are, they can just push a stock down. So in the end, you're making, the way things are right now, you're making a guess as to what will happen next. And if you're right, you're collecting pennies compared to the billions that these hedge funds make. So people need to stop asking, what if you're wrong? What if you're wrong? What if it doesn't reach this? What if it doesn't reach that? I'm not worried about what will happen if it doesn't reach that, because nothing's going to change. The only way this gets better is with change. So I'd like to stop asking, what if it doesn't reach a certain amount? And what I like to talk about is, what if it does? I'll see you all on the moon.